Hello everybody, it's Nick again. I've got a review of a couple of e-juices for you today. Excuse the throat, got a little bit of man flu, but I'm trucking on through. I'm a real soldier, so don't worry about sending me any get well soon cards or anything. I'll be fine. A couple of juices I'm going to review today are from Brit Vapes. They're a relatively new company. The chap who runs it, a chap by the name of Chris, is a very, very friendly and approachable guy. Personally, I believe we were just chatting on Facebook, and I just put forward a couple of ideas for a couple of flavours, and within 24 hours they're up on the site. So I've got a bit of a vested interest in these flavours. So the first one here is Cherry Ice, which, as the name would suggest, is a cherry menthol at 11 milligram strength, PG/VG mix, and as you can see, I've been hoovering it up like a Dyson. There's hardly any left. So the second one we'll be looking at is Epic Orange, which is you've guessed it, a menthol orange flavour, also 11 milligrams. And again, I like my menthols, so there's not very much of either of these left, and you'll probably see why when I vape them. I've got them set up on two devices. I've got the Epic Orange on my eSig Workshop stick. This is a wooden mod, which also purchased off Brit Vapes at a competitive price, which is at 3.7 volts with a standard 510 atomizer, which I'm going to be dripping onto, and a rather attractive drip tip there. And I've also got the Touchwood Mini here, which is again 3.7 volts, 510 atomizer, which I'll be dripping onto, with the accompanying cherry coloured drip tip, so I don't get confused. Anyway, quickly, let's go back to the juice itself. Right, it's quite a viscous liquid, not too thin, easy for dripping. Has a good mixture, so I'm not sure what the actual percentages are, but I'd guess that it's more PG than VG. So I can't remember if I've dripped into this already, so I'm just going to put one more drip into it. Sniffing away. Right, so we're just going to have a puff on this, and then I'll give you my review. So 3.7 volts, it's good. I tell you what, it's good when you've got a cold, you can actually taste these. The menthol cuts straight through. It's nice strong menthol, clears out the old sinuses and the old snarls and stuff. And then the undertone is quite a nice natural orange flavour. Now, the only other time I've tasted something that's similar to this was they actually do orange mints by a well-known company. I think they're called Ricola. I bought those once, incredibly expensive, but I like the taste, so that's what kind of inspired me to come up with this idea. I'm okay. So yeah, basically nice natural orange flavour with a strong menthol overtone. Good all day vape. As I say, I've been holding back. Well, I've had to do these reviews as soon as I could, because literally there'd be none left of the juice by the end of the day, because I'd just be dripping all day long with it. So the orange, real nice, good vapour production, works well in every device I've used it in, tanks and dual coils and dripping, etc, etc. So highly recommended. I believe it's £3.99 a bottle for 10ml, free delivery from Brit Vapes. So out of 10, I'll give that a 9.5, because I'm yet to find the perfect juice, but this is pretty close. Right, moving on. Onto the Cherry Ice, 11 milligrams. Again, liquid is relatively clear, not too thick, because you know some of those VG liquids can be pretty bit of a nightmare to drip or fill any device with. So these are quite nice, easy to drip, etc. And I'm just dripping onto my 510 on my Touchwood. So we'll give this a puff and then I'll let you know what it's like. Beautiful. Again, it might just be my my condition that I've got here at the moment, but I'm loving the menthol and the cherry together. Again, it's a slightly more cherry flavour in this than menthol, but ever so slightly more cherry. It might just be my taste buds picking that up. But the cherry is, again, it's not one of these nasty, horrible, fake cherry flavours. It's quite a naturalistic flavour. And also the menthol, again, cut straight through. Nice strong menthol. Just to mention, the throat hit on both of these is pretty well. It's not a massive throat hit, but I think with the menthol you get more of a sinusy, throaty kick from the menthol. And obviously, with them being 11 milligram strength nicotine, you'll probably find, I usually vape 18 milligrams, that the throat hit will be slightly reduced if you're used to a higher milligram strength, but it's doing the job for me, like I say. Again, a good solid 9.5 out of 10 from me. Very impressed with these juices. There'll be a couple more reviews coming from Brit Vapes. I've got a red, which is an approximation of a Marlboro Red flavour at 80 milligrams strength, and lychee, which would be interesting because I've never eaten a lychee in my life. So I'm going to pop down the shops, buy myself a bucket of lychee juice and a straw. I'm going to drink some and then I'm going to try this. But overall, those juices get 2 thumbs up from me. Highly recommended. So leave your comments down below. Subscribe over here. And basically, I recommend those juices. They're available from www.britvapes.co.uk. If you've got any questions, queries or comments, look up Brit Vapes on Facebook, or just leave a comment and I'm sure we'll find you. That sounded a bit sinister. Anyway, I'm going to stop gassing and I'll speak to you soon. I hope you enjoyed the review, and happy vaping.